The Greeks have a story about a hedgehog and a fox. The fox was this fascinating creature, full of charisma, and was interested in a lot of things, everything in fact. He would love darting from here to there. He was absolutely curious. And this wonderful, charismatic creature had a really short attention span. They were really easily distracted. And then there was a hedgehog. And the hedgehog was this character that knew a couple of things really, really well. And one of those things was how to get from A to B. And I don't know if you've ever seen a hedgehog, but they're determined. If they're going somewhere, it doesn't matter if you stand in front of them and you block their way, they'll walk around you. Or even if you pick them up and turn them in the opposite directions, they'll spin around and then they'll keep walking. They're not fast creatures, but they are very focused. So one day, the fox challenged the hedgehog to a race. And in this race, they set off. And the fox was very, very fast. He raced out, but he saw something shiny out of the corner of his eye. And he went over to investigate. And then he saw something else that was interesting. He went to investigate that. And one thing led to another. And goodness gracious me, the poor old fox, he forgot that he was in a race. But the hedgehog didn't. The hedgehog just went one step after the other, heading towards point B. The fox lost that race. And he probably loses a lot of races like that, because races take a lot of focus and a lot of determination, a little bit like your business. And I tell you, you are probably a fox. Given the way our society is, you've been encouraged to take irrelevant data and be interrupted through mediums like television, the internet, YouTube, Facebook. There's all sorts of interruptions, all sorts of distractions out there, and you're probably a fox. The interesting thing about that is, right now, you're not just a fox. Because if you can admit that you're a fox, what's the difference between a fox who knows they're a fox and the fox who doesn't know they're a fox? Well, let me tell you this. The fox who doesn't know they're a fox, they don't have a choice. They have to be a fox. They have to do the programming of a fox. But if you know you're a fox, then you've got this thing called choice. And choice gives you this little window of opportunity where you can learn from the hedgehog. So listen up and hear how you can learn from a hedgehog. Because this is how you do it. You see, if you can imagine 3 consecutive intersecting circles, like a Venn diagram, and the first circle here, it's all about your passion. What in your business are you really, really passionate about? Now you need this, because you need to know this, because that's what's going to drive you in your business. Because believe it or not, business is about doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, and having the discipline to be able to do that. So first of all, you find your passion, and that's going to propel you towards success. Then you find in the top circle that part of your business that you're going to do better than anyone else. You're going to find that part of your business that where you can do things in such a way that no one else is doing it, and you've got pretty much a 30% lead from your nearest competitor. And then the third intersecting circle, that is your economic engine. And what the economic engine is, it's those 1 or 2 or 3 things that you're going to measure religiously and that you're going to focus on achieving again and again and again. And by doing this, you are ensuring that you've got a profitable, growing business. So, this is all about focus. This is all about a fox focusing. Now, we're going to talk about BHAG. You see, a BHAG, which is short for Big, Hairy, Audacious Goal, is something that the best companies have. They create these amazing visions that are long-term visions that inspire people, that galvanise the staff, and that really get people thinking about what they're doing. And the BHAG has to be aligned with your economic engine. I have a friend who just told me they've started a choir, and they're teaching Cambodians how to sing. Their BHAG is teaching Cambodia to sing again, one by one. Now that's a great big hairy audacious goal, and it's in the millions, and good on them, and I'm inspired by that. So what is your BHAG? What are you going to set as your long-term goal that's going to pull you towards achieving it, but is also going to inspire all the people around you? So we've talked about the fox, we've talked about the hedgehog, we've talked about the race, and we've also talked about the hedgehog concept. And then finally we talked about the BHAG. The thing that I'm going to ask you right now is, are you willing to commit to leading a more focused life? Because if you do, you're going to achieve outstanding results. Thank you.